In the earlier part, we have seen what changes were taken in the France, how the republic rule came in a France. The monarchy was completely abolished, ended with the sentence of the king and queen, and the elected republic came in a rule of the France. After that, might you are thinking now there is a peace in the France, but it was not in the fate of France. The France faced more difficulties, many difficulties to bring peace in the country. Restless work, restless instability remain in a France after one by one incident. Different rules came there, different rulers came there, but peace did not remain in the France. Always the revolutions or the instability remained there. The reign of terror, reign, the period, the rule, terror, horrible, worry. So the reign of terror, with this name you will understand, Bapre, now what would happen there? Yes, now we will see here what would happen. The period from 1793 to 1794 is referred as the reign of terror. Which period is referred as the reign of terror? The period 1793 to 1794 is referred as the reign of terror. The Robespierre, Maximilian Robespierre, we have listened about him in the earlier part. The Maximilian Robespierre followed a policy of severe control and punishment. The Robespierre came in a rule. After coming in a rule, he adopted that policies which are severe control, which made the severe control and the punishment. That is why it is called reign of terror. What he done, we'll see. All those whom he saw as being enemies, to whom he thinks he or she is having his enemy of the republic, maybe he is a noble or, and a clergy, members of other political parties, even members of his own party who did not agree with his method. Whoever is not agree with his method, he saw as his enemy. Robespierre was saying that he or she is his enemy. That person were arrested, after arresting, imprisoned, and then tried by the Revolutionary Tribunal and made trial in the court, in the tribunal. In the court found them guilty, then were guillotined. If a person is found guilty, that he sent to the guillotine. What is the guillotine? The guillotine is a device consisting of two poles and a blade with which a person is beheaded. It was a machine where the person can be beheaded. It is one hanging pattern, cutting head pattern. It was named after Dr. Guillotine, who invented it. Dr. Guillotine invented it, that is why it named the guillotine. So these severe policies followed by the Robespierre, he spread terror. No one was ready to open his or her voice against of the Robespierre. If he listened, if he came to know about our activity, he will make us enemy and send us to guillotine. That is why the terror was spread to throughout the France. It was invented by the guillotine, that is why it called guillotine. Robespierre government issued laws placing a maximum ceiling on wages and prices. He brought the laws to make what were the maximum ceiling, what were the wages and the prices there. He brought meat and bread were rationed. Meat and bread also rationed in a less cost, in a less prices, small prices. It were available in the shop. Ration shops, you know, Swasth Dhanya Dukan, where everything, whatever is given through the government, gets on a low cost. Peasants were forced to transport their grains to the cities and sell it at prices fixed by the government. The prices of the grains were fixed by the government, and peasants were forced to sell the product in the cities. It was against of the making hoardings. The use of more expensive white flour was forbidden, restricted. Some people, some high class society people were using expensive white flour bread, that is forbidden, restricted, not allowed. All citizens were required to eat the pain de Israelite. This is one kind of bread which called the equality bread, a loaf made of the whole wheat. All kind of wheat was used to make this loaf. Equality was also sought to be practiced through forms of speech and address. In the speeches also, he brought the equality. Instead of the traditional monsieur, that is the sir, and the madam, all French men and women were henceforth called citoyen and citoyenne. The church were shut down and their buildings converted into barracks or offices. These are the different changes brought by the Robespierre in the France. Robespierre pursued his policies so relentlessly, continuously he was implemented his policies. Even his supporters also tired with it. They demanded moderation. Finally, he was convicted by a court on July 1794, arrested, and on the next day sent to the guillotine. What fate he shown to the others, the same fate also got to the Robespierre. So, in this way, the end of the reign of terror happened here, and there are again political changes in the France. That what we are going to see in the next part. The different activities are given here, that all activities you have to do, all the sources whatever are given here, that not only here, wherever in this book given, that all the sources you have to look, read, and solve the activities. This is also one picture which you have to read and explain what you are looking here. Figure 11, read it and complete this activity. After the end of Maximilien Robespierre, the different rule came in a power. Before directory rule, the convention were there. Before convention, the rule of National Assembly was there. National Assembly convention. Now here a directory rules France. The fall of the Jacobin government allowed the wealthier middle classes to seize power. In the Jacobin, lower economical class was involved. But what happened here? This instability, the fall of the Jacobin, given the chance to seize, to acquire the power to the wealthier people of the middle class. A new constitution was introduced. These people, when came in a power, they formed the new constitution, and with this constitution, this constitution was denied to give right to vote to the non-propertied section of the society. What happened in the National Assembly, the Constitution 1791, the same is happened here. It provided for two elected legislative council. The two elected legislative council were there. These then appointed a directory. Along with this legislative council, Appointment of directory. One leader was not there, one ruler was not there. The directory rule was there. Five directors were there. This is why this is called directory rule. Then appointed a directory and executive made up of five members. This was meant as a safeguard against the concentration of power in a one-hand executive as under the Jacobin. In the Jacobin, the power was concentrated in a one hand, so he misused his power. That is why this is a solution brought here. The five directors were in a rule. It is the distribution of the power. It is against of the concentration of the power in a one hand. However, the directors often clashes with legislative council. The peace was not there, the smoothness was not there in the rule. Again and again, the directors and the legislative council was clashing. Then after, who then sought to dismiss them? The directory rule was dismissed. The political instability of the directory paved, strengthened the way for the rise of military dictator, that is the Napoleon Bonaparte. After the fall of directory, the directory and legislative assemblies were not having stability. The proper connections were not there. Always instability was there. That is why this government also failed. And the new government came in a rule, that is in the form of Napoleon Bonaparte. He was military dictator. About the Napoleon in detail, actually we are not having any study in the class 9. In a short, very only introduction is here. And in a class 10th also, in detail we are not having any information about the Napoleon Bonaparte. But it is my suggestion to you, collect the information about the Napoleon Bonaparte, very famous historical personality. If you know about him, many positive things are there we can adapt in our daily life. The values which were given by the French Revolution that continued in the further period also in the Europe, not only France, but in a other part of Europe also, the values remain inspiring. Through all these changes in the form of a government, the ideals of freedom, of equality before the law, and the fraternity remained inspiring ideas that motivated political movements in France and the rest of Europe during the following century. So, in the next century, also, people continued there to overthrow the monarchy, the aristocracy, and to bring the democracy in the Europe. That we will study next year, not now. The next year, this study is there. With this, we have completed the political changes what happened in the France. In the next part, we are going to see the contribution of women in the revolution and its benefits to the women.